everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today we will discuss Zillow and what has happened with their approach to buying and selling real estate. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Andrea, real estate broker with Maximum One Realtor Partners. Now, Zillow is a marketing company that has always said they would never get into real estate. Well, they've decided to jump in and revolutionize the home buying experience using advanced algorithms. It was no match for this market during the pandemic. Zillow Offers was meant to be the company's secret weapon for flipping homes. It was launched in 2018, and the business used algorithms to 1, value homes, 2, purchase certain properties, and 3, you guessed it, sell them for a healthy profit afterwards. Now, the company had aimed for iBuying to become the new cash cow. It was targeting an annual revenue of $20 billion, but it turns out flipping homes this way isn't the most stable business model, especially when mass buying properties during a housing boom. Now, the company is shutting down its iBuying program and laying off 25% of its staff, among them the bots that overpaid for thousands of houses this summer. Zillow's chief executive Rich Barton said that the company had failed to predict home appreciation accurately. He quoted, "We've determined the unpredictability in forecasting home prices far exceeds what we anticipated." Also stating iBuying had turned the company into something to leveraged housing trader, and the practice had a high likelihood at some point of putting the whole company at risk. Now it has become clear that Zillow has made a lot of mistakes. It tweaked its algorithms to become more aggressive with offers, winning bidding wars, just as the market was starting to cool off and overpaying for properties. So, what happened with Zillow's approach? Aside from beating out all the homeowner occupants, building supply and labor shortages made renovations expensive and time-consuming, so that even in this hot market, Zillow ended up stuck with a lot of inventory it could not sell for a profit. The company owns 9,800 houses. They're currently trying to sell 7,000 of the homes to institutional buyers for $2.8 billion. Those are investors. It is not generally recommended to go on a buying spree when prices are at the top of the market. Although Zillow used AI, they only followed the directions given. Zillow's exit from home buying shows that tech just as often amplifies error. The promise of tech is that it can eliminate or at least reduce human fallibility and inefficiencies. No matter what or how good the interface is, every business still relies on humans to make the models work. When it comes to actually buying and selling properties, real estate remains very much an in-person business. Visiting the actual home is very necessary to figure out if the property is worth what it appears to be. And of course, intimately knowing the city where the property is located helps too. A factor in the last housing crash was that many mortgages were issued for homes based on appraisals that have vastly overestimated their value. Many appraisers were asked to evaluate homes they couldn't physically visit, either because of location or pay rate, and pressured to make appraisals that would justify the loans. On the other hand, Zillow did send out people to evaluations after making initial offers on homes to make sure the home's conditions were represented. But they were looking for misrepresentations and red flags. The bots were the ones calling the shots. iBuying has been pitched to sellers as a way to improve or remove the headache and hassle of selling a home. But it's not clear that sellers just like the traditional way of doing things. Think about buying or selling. This is the biggest transaction one may ever do in their lifetime. Selling a home isn't like ordering delivery. It's something that most people may do a few times in their lives. Given that a home is the single biggest investment many people make. 10% of serious buyers accepted Zillow's offers, according to Bloomberg, which isn't surprising given that Zillow was openly buying the properties to flip and didn't buy properties that needed major renovations. Americans like to think of themselves as real estate mavens. This is how Zillow became popular in the first place. But selling to Zillow costs as much as hiring a broker. Zillow charges an average of 5% for the selling fee. Broker's fees are typically between 5 and 6%. So why wouldn't sellers want to test the market with a traditional listing? Unless Zillow was clearly overpaying, and apparently it was. What are the challenges of falsely inflating the market? Well, we see a continued increase of home prices, and this approach has impacted the availability for owner-occupants to purchase real estate at market value. What happens with Zillow's inventory? So Zillow gained $1.17 billion in a quarter and lost $422 million in a quarter, representing a loss for the company. The 5 markets where Zillow's iBuying has been most active, they are Dallas, Houston, Phoenix, Minneapolis, and Atlanta. Homes in the 5 metro areas represent about a third of almost 3,000 homes that Zillow owns. Atlanta is Zillow's largest single area of inventory, with about 28% of its homes were being offered at a loss. The loss suggests a setback in Zillow's effort to make its iBuying arm into a profit center. They also highlighted the risk it faces after scooping up thousands of homes in a hot market that may be cooling. So Atlanta buyers who got beat out from Zillow, who overpaid for the houses, there will be inventory coming up soon. If you have any questions about buying or selling real estate in the metro Atlanta area, be sure to reach out to us. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today with us. We want you to know that if you need real estate assistance, whether buying or selling anywhere, whether it be Georgia or any other state, please give us a call, reach out to us, and we can definitely assist you. Our contact information is in the description below. We also want you to know that we're a part of your team, because I believe teamwork will always make the dream work. And we want to thank you in advance for letting us help you make your real estate dreams a reality. You guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.